Assalamualaikum, my name is Fatina Shafika binti Hisham. My metric number is A228063. Dash Lady Milk Industry, the leader of Malaysia Quality Dairy Industry, was established in 1963. It was also the first dairy company listed on Bursa Malaysia. Dash Lady is a leading dairy company with a multinational management framework that focuses on importance of local needs. Dash Lady Malaysia addressed to its company mission, which help the life of nation move forward with reliable dairy product. The company also has a vision to become a best dairy company in Malaysia through excellent product and service consumer, trade customer, shareholder and employees. Dash Lady Malaysia manufacture and market high quality dairy product and juice fruit for the local and export market such as baby formula, UHT milk and so on. Aon was founded in 1984 and it based in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The firm is listed in the main market section of Bursa Malaysia. Aon is a retail business that provides many products and services such as food, electronics, furniture, clothing and other home items. Before being named Aon, it was known as Jusco, and in September 2004, the name Aon comes from the Latin word which translates to eternity, which reflects their goal to strive to practice a philosophy where the customer always comes first. Their objective is always to put needs and desire of their client first, and they are consistently changing and grow to achieve this.
My name is Nur Adina Shahira binti Mahawi, metric number A22800259. I will present the horizontal analysis of Dash Lady Milk Industries Berhad. Dash Lady Milk Industry Berhad is current ratio increased from 2020 to 2021, indicating a better ability to cover short-term obligations with short-term assets, while the decrease in 2022 shows a decline in short-term liquidity compared to 2021. Next, the asset test ratio increased from 2020 to 2021, shows the ability to cover immediate liabilities with quick assets, and the decrease in 2020 indicates a decline in the ability to cover immediate liabilities with quick assets compared to the previous year. Meanwhile, the inventory turnover ratio fell over 3 years, shows a steady decline from 2020 to 2022, suggesting that inventory takes longer to sell or turn. Dash Lady Milk Industry Berhad is average collection period ratio fell from 27 days in 2020 to 25 days in 2021, but increased to 27 days in 2022. It demonstrates that the average collection period will get shorter in 2021 and longer in 2022, indicating that the company's liquidity will grow in 2022. Based on the information given in Dash Lady Milk Industry Berhad's finance sheet, we discovered that the account receivable turnover ratio increased from 2022 to 2021, shows a faster collection of receivable in 2021 and a minor decrease from 2021 to 2022, indicating a slower collection of receivable in 2022. Based on the graph above, the debt ratio significantly decreased from 2020 to 2021, shows a reduction in the proportion of assets financed by debt with an increase in 2022, suggesting a slight shift back toward higher debt financing compared to 2021. The time interest earned ratio increased in 2021, shows a robust ability to cover interest payment, while a decrease in 2022 suggests a reduced capacity to cover interest expenses from earnings compared to the previous years. The graph above shows that the Dash Lady Milk Industry Berhad's total asset turnover ratio climbed back from the 2020 to 2021 and remained relatively stable in 2022. This shows a consistent level of revenue generation concerning the total asset employed. The fixed asset turnover ratio for the Dashlendi Industri Berhad was 3.72 times in 2020, climbed to 5.5 times in 2021, and then fell to 3.89 times in 2022. A high ratio shows that fixed asset investment generates sales more effectively. Dashlendi Industries Berhad's gross profit margin ratio fell over 3 years from 48% in 2020 to 27% in 2022. This shows that the company's cost of goods sold has reduced. Next, the operating profit margin in 2021 to 2022, suggesting a decline in profitability from core operation. The net profit margin for Dashlendi Industries Berhad shows a decline from 2021 to 2022, suggests a significant reduction in the proportion of revenue, indicating challenges of increased expenses impacting profitability. In addition, the operation return on asset for Dashlendi Industri Berhad in 2021 to 2022 suggests a significant reduction in the company's ability to generate operating profits relative to its asset. Dashlendi Industri Berhad's return on equity shows that an increase in 2020 to 2021 reflects an even higher return on the equity invested by shareholders. However, the decline from 2021 to 2022 indicate a significant decrease in the company's ability to generate profits from shareholders' equity compared to the previous years.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Izzat Insyirah binti Saidin and my metric number is A2280337. Next, I will present about horizontal analysis of liquidity ratio for company Aeon. First is current ratio. Current ratio for 2 years is increased but in 2022 is decreased. Second is acid test ratio. It show increasing in these 2 years and continue consistent in 2022. Thirdly is inventory turnover. It show decrease in these 2 years and then increase in 2022. Next is average collection period ratio. Company Aeon took 8 days in 2020, 10 days in 2021 and 6 days in 2022 to collect the money. Lastly is account receivable turnover ratio. It showed that decreasing for 2 years and increase in 2022. Next is horizontal analysis of capital structure ratio for company Aeon. It showed in debt ratio was decreased for these 3 years, but for the time interest and ratio, it increased for these 3 years. It showed that the company ability to pay interest on time. For company Aeon in total asset turnover ratio, it showed that the pattern was decreased in 2021 and increased again in 2022. Next is fixed asset turnover ratio. This graph also shows decrease in 2021 and increase again in 2022. Lastly is profitability ratio for company Aeon. As we can see, gross profit margin show the pattern of change which is increased in 2021 and then decreased to 2022. Next is operating profit margin. It show increasing in these 3 years. Thirdly, Aeon company in net profit margin also show increasing in 2020 to 2022. Last but not least, in operating return on asset ratio and return on equity ratio also show increasing for these 3 years.
Hi, Assalamualaikum Madam. My name is Nur Hayati binti Muhammad. My metric number is A22A0402. I will explain the comparison of all the ratios that will be found. There is an analysis from 2020 until 2022. Firstly, in the liquidity ratio, there are the current ratio, acid test ratio, average collection period, account receivable turnover, and lastly, inventory turnover. As we can see in the diagram, we can conclude that the most of the higher rates for both companies are in 2021, except for 2020 for Dashlendi Industry and 2022 for Aeon company. For all 5 liquidity ratios, Dashlendi Industry is better than Aeon company because the achievement of Dashlendi is higher than that of that Aeon company. But for the account receivable turnover, Aeon Company has overcome Dash Lady Company. This shows that Dash Lady Company has a poor ratio for managing customer credit compared to the Aeon Company. Investors will be hesitant to invest in these two companies to protect the profits they will receive. But if given a choice, they will prefer Dash Lady companies where debt ratio are lower. Lastly, for time interest earned, the higher time for Dash Lady is in 2021, which is 85.33 times, whereas for Aeon, it is in 2022, which is 2.84 times.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Hasraini binti Miasan. My metric number is A22A0704. I will summarize about the asset management efficiency ratio and also about the profitability ratio. Under asset management efficiency ratio, there are two ratios, which are the first one is total asset turnover. The highest total asset turnover for Dash Lady is in 2021, which is 1.62 times. Meanwhile, for Aeon, the highest total asset turnover is in 2022, which are 0.56 times. Next, fixed asset turnover. Dash Lady got the highest fixed asset turnover is in 2021, which is 5.50 times. Meanwhile, for the Aeon, got the highest fixed asset turnover in 2022 for 1.03 times. Then, there are 5 ratio under profitability ratio. The first one is gross profit margin. Dash Lady got the highest ratio in 2020 for 47%. Meanwhile, Aeon got the highest ratio in 2021 for 83.04%. The second one is operating profit margin. Dash Lady got the highest ratio in 2021 for 25%. Meanwhile, Aeon got the highest ratio in 2022 for 10.76%. Number 3 is net profit margin. Dash Lady got the highest ratio in 2021 for 22%. Meanwhile, Aeon got the highest net profit margin in 2022 for 3.66%. Next is operating return on asset. Dash Lady got the highest ratio in 2021 for 41%. Meanwhile, Aeon got the highest ratio in 2022 for 6.01%. Lastly is return on equity. Dash Lady got the highest ratio in return on equity for 2021 is 65%. Meanwhile, Aeon got the highest return on equity in 2022 for 6.15%. In conclusion, the more efficient ratio for Dash Lady is in 2021. Meanwhile, the most efficient ratio for Aeon is majority is in 2022. That's all from me. Thank you.
Lastly, the recommendation for Dash Lady company. First, use available technology well. The company can increase production efficiently by utilizing the available technology to monitor and improve the production process. Second, involve the community. This can improve the company performance, create a positive image, and build trust among users and stakeholders such as investors. For Aeon recommendation, first, marketing and promotion. Using social media such as Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, the company can offer exclusive discount or flash sale to anyone following their social media account. Second, use digital transformation, which is an important step in updating and improving customer experience. That's all from us. Thank you.